Are you doing everything right, but that stubborn fat around your middle just refuses to budge? You're eating clean, you're exercising, but now that you're over 40, it feels like your body is fighting you every single step of the way. You're not imagining it. And it's incredibly frustrating when the rules you've always followed just suddenly stop working. What if I told you the problem isn't really about another diet or a more punishing workout? The real issue might be a hidden saboteur, a hormone that gets thrown completely out of whack by the chronic stress of modern life. Cortisol. High cortisol can lead to weight gain, especially around the abdomen. In this video, we're going to talk about the so-called stress belly, why it's so common for women over 40, and most importantly, the exact lifestyle changes and supplements that can finally help you win this fight. Just to remind you that this video is for educational purposes only and not medical advice, so always consult your healthcare provider before making health decisions. We may earn a small commission from qualifying purchases. In this video, we explore how midlife can become a season of renewed strength and clarity by building a routine centered on consistent movement, nourishing nutrition, restorative sleep, emotional wellness, and daily structure. You'll learn how simple habits can reshape your energy, balance, and overall well-being during this powerful stage of life. Section 1. The problem: agitating the stress belly. So, what exactly is cortisol, and why does it get such a bad rap? Cortisol itself isn't the villain. It's a critical hormone made by your adrenal glands. Think of it as your body's built-in alarm system. When you face a threat, whether it was a tiger thousands of years ago or 1,000 unread emails today, cortisol surges. It floods your body with glucose for quick energy, getting you ready for fight or flight. The problem is, our bodies haven't really evolved past that ancient response. In our non-stop high-alert world, the threats never seem to end. Deadlines, money worries, family stress, not getting enough sleep. Your internal alarm system is constantly being pulled. This leads to chronically high cortisol levels, and that's where the trouble starts. When cortisol is always high, it tells your body to do a couple of things that are terrible for your waistline. It revs up your appetite, especially for sugary, fatty foods, and it signals your body to store fat, specifically deep visceral fat in your belly. This isn't just the soft stuff you can pinch, it's the dangerous fat that wraps around your internal organs. Now, why does this all seem to hit overdrive after 40? For women, this is often the time of perimenopause and menopause. During this transition, declining estrogen levels can actually change where your body stores fat, shifting it more toward the abdomen. Add the natural loss of muscle we experience as we age, which slows down our metabolism, and the common midlife pressures of career and family. It's a perfect storm. Your body becomes less resilient to stress right at the moment when stress is often at an all-time high. Now, I want to be really clear. The idea that high cortisol is the single cause of belly fat for everyone is a bit of an oversimplification. The direct scientific proof isn't quite there for most people. Things like your genetics, your overall diet, and other hormones play a huge part. However, there is a strong link. Studies have shown that women with more belly fat tend to release more cortisol when they're stressed. So, while cortisol might not be the lone culprit, it's definitely a key partner in crime when it comes to creating and holding on to that stubborn stress belly. So, how do we fix this? 1. Strategic stress management. This has to be number one. If you don't manage the stress coming in, you'll always be fighting an uphill battle against the cortisol going out. This doesn't mean you have to eliminate all stress. That's impossible. It means building your resilience to it. Even just 5 minutes of an intentional calming activity can help lower cortisol. This could be deep breathing, which is proven to lower your heart rate and cortisol. It could be journaling to get racing thoughts out of your head, a few minutes of meditation, or just listening to some calming music. Find what works for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Number 2. Sleep optimization. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a critical job for your metabolism. When you don't get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, your body sees that as a major stressor and pumps out more cortisol. On top of that, poor sleep messes with your hunger hormones. It raises ghrelin, the I'm hungry hormone, and lowers leptin, the I'm full hormone. That's why you crave junk food and feel like you could eat everything in sight after a bad night's sleep. To get better sleep, try to have a consistent bedtime, make your room cool and dark, and cut out screen time for an hour before you turn in. 3. Smart, muscle-centric exercise. For years, the advice was just do more cardio. But when your body is already under a lot of stress, hours of grueling exercise without enough recovery can sometimes act as another stressor, keeping cortisol high. The key is a balanced approach that focuses on building and keeping muscle. Muscle is metabolically active, meaning the more you have, the more calories you burn even when you're resting. This is vital as we get older and naturally start to lose muscle. This means adding strength training to your routine 2 or 3 times a week. That could be lifting weights or using your own body weight with things like squats and push-ups. Don't ditch cardio, just choose it wisely. Things like brisk walking, especially outside, swimming and cycling are amazing for reducing stress. And mind-body exercises like yoga and Tai Chi are fantastic because they've been shown to lower cortisol by calming the nervous system. While some high-intensity workouts can cause a temporary cortisol spike, studies also show that over the long term, they can actually make your body better at handling daily stress. The key is balance and recovery. Number 4, an anti-inflammatory, hormone-balancing diet. The food you eat can either fuel inflammation and cortisol spikes or help get them under control. High-sugar foods and refined carbs cause your blood sugar to spike and then crash, which puts a lot of stress on your system. The goal is to eat in a way that keeps your blood sugar nice and stable. Focus on whole foods with plenty of plants. At every meal, try to prioritize 3 things: protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Think lean proteins like fish and chicken, healthy fats from avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, and tons of fiber from vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. This trio slows down digestion, prevents those blood sugar spikes, and keeps you feeling full and satisfied. This isn't about restriction. It's about adding in the good stuff that supports your hormones. Before we get to the supplements that can give you an extra edge, if any of this is creating an aha moment for you, please hit that subscribe button. My entire goal here is to give you honest, science-backed info to help you feel your best after 40, and your support helps this whole community grow. Section 3. The supportive supplements. Okay, once you have your foundation in place with those 4 pillars, certain supplements can be a huge help. Think of them as reinforcements that support your body's ability to handle stress and inflammation. Just remember, they are meant to supplement a healthy lifestyle, not replace it. Supplement number 1, magnesium. Magnesium is a powerhouse mineral. It's involved in hundreds of functions in your body, including managing your stress response. So many of us are low in it, and a deficiency is directly linked to more stress and anxiety. Magnesium helps keep your body's stress pathways in check and can help level out cortisol. One study found that taking a daily magnesium supplement helped lower overall cortisol levels. You can get magnesium from food like spinach, avocados, and even dark chocolate. As a supplement, forms like magnesium glycinate are absorbed really well and are great to take in the evening because they can also help you sleep better. Supplement number 2, omega-3 fatty acids. You've probably heard of omega-3s for their anti-inflammatory power, which is so important because chronic stress creates a ton of inflammation. A study from the Ohio State University found that taking 2.5 grams of omega-3s every day helped people resist the damaging effects of stress, lowering their cortisol by an average of 19% during a stressful event compared to a placebo. These healthy fats help break the cycle between stress and its negative effects on your health. The best food sources are fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, but a high-quality fish oil or algae supplement is a great way to make sure you're getting enough. Supplement number 3, ashwagandha. This is an ancient herb from Ayurvedic medicine where it's been used for thousands of years. It's known as an adaptogen, which is just a fancy way of saying it helps your body adapt to and handle stress more effectively. Multiple studies have confirmed that taking ashwagandha can significantly lower cortisol levels in your blood. It basically helps fine-tune your body's stress response, leaving you feeling more calm and resilient. One study even found a 23% reduction in morning cortisol for the group taking ashwagandha. It's one of the most well-researched adaptogens out there for stress. Fighting stubborn belly fat after 40 can feel like a losing battle, but it's a battle you absolutely can win. It's not about starving yourself or spending endless hours at the gym. It's about understanding that your body is playing by a new set of rules now. It's about shifting your focus from just calories to your hormones and your stress. By building that strong foundation with smart stress management, sleep, muscle-focused exercise, and a hormone-balancing diet, you're getting to the root of the problem. Then, by adding targeted support from supplements like magnesium, omega-3s, and ashwagandha, you're giving your body the tools it needs to finally find balance. You have the power to take back control. What's been your biggest frustration with trying to lose weight after 40? Share your story in the comments below. Let's support each other. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos to help you navigate your health in this new chapter of life.